I'll put on a little distortion. Let me get a button going here. So, whoa, and there's a little echo on it too, I see. So it's got a really nice big tone. I'm going to put it on that's on the first pickup. Here it is on the both pickups. Nice sustain. Pretty good with that. Back pickup. I'm not a big user of the back pickup by itself. That's just me. I like to mix in a little of the front pickup when I'm going to do something like that, and to bring a little more bottom end. You can hear it has some nice sustain to it. So as I said, I haven't changed anything yet. I just ordered today from Stu Mac the whole wiring kit. So I'm going to be replacing all the pots. They feel they're okay, but they feel a little unstable, like they're not really going to last that long. So let's just get it out of the way now. And that, of course, that's going to come with, the kit comes with the pots and the switch and the new input. And they're all Switchcraft. Well, the pots aren't, but this guitar has no scarf joint. It's a solid neck. The only thing that I did find wrong with it, and other people have mentioned this on some of theirs, is that when you take the truss rod cover off, you find that they cut the hole for the truss rod right up to where the nut is. So in reality, the screw that should be holding this truss rod on, I don't have a screw in it right now. It doesn't make any difference because there's no wood underneath it. Okay, it came with a screw in there. When I turned the guitar over, taking it out of the box, the screw fell out. And it turns out there's no wood under there. They cut it back right to where the nut is. So I don't know if I'm going to do anything about that or not do anything about that. At this point, I haven't really decided. As far as the ordering went, I got this on AliExpress. The guitar's fine. Not real pleased with the dealer I used. There was a bit of a communication thing. It took me more than a month to get it in my hands. This dealer went right up to practically to the last hour when the order would have canceled itself. And the communication was bad. He just wouldn't answer my emails. I was getting a little worried. I finally threatened to just cancel the order. When I did, I got a little more communication with him. I said I wanted pictures of the guitar before he shipped it, and if I didn't have the pictures before he shipped it, I would not accept it when it came in. So the day that he shipped the guitar out, he did send me pictures of it, and I could tell they were actually pictures of the guitar because my son noticed that next to the file name on the pictures when they were sent through, with the Hangul Chinese characters, at the end there was actually numbers, and those numbers were the actual date and time when the pictures were taken, and it was that day, and the pictures were sequential for that day. Of course, they could have had another guitar that they shot that day, but I don't know that they would go through all that trouble. This looks like the guitar in the pictures, and I believe it is. But it took a while, even after it was shipped. I immediately got a tracking number, but then the tracking number did not come up in EMS, the Chinese shipping that it was supposed to come up in, and it took like 4 days before that tracking number actually appeared on their system, and I was able to start tracking it. And then it bounced around in China to a couple different depots, and strangely enough, about 3 weeks, well, more like 2 weeks later, I checked and I got notification that the guitar was in New York. I'm from New Jersey. It said the guitar was in New York, and just as I was checking my email, there was a knock on the door and the guitar was delivered. So I didn't have any problems with customs or the post office or anything else. It was delivered. I paid $225 with free shipping. So my total cost for this was $225. I've now spent like $60 on it with the gears and the things that I've ordered from StewMac, the electronics and all. Altogether, I'll probably put $200 into the guitar. And I expect it's going to sound great. If you have any questions or anything I might be able to answer, this is the first time I've done this. I'd be more than happy to answer them. Just write your comments. Oh, and some people say that they think that these guitars are somehow Epiphones with a Gibson headstock on them. I own several Epiphones. Here's one here. They are not Epiphones, for sure. You would have to sit here and look at it, but everything, including the way the pick guard is cut, you could look at both of these guitars and within a few minutes you would say that there's just little things about the Epiphone that is different than this. I'm not saying better or worse, just different. The Epiphone is maybe just this one, but it's also much heavier than this one. And so this one might be chambered. This Epiphone here is actually heavier than my 73 Les Paul. So it is what it is, but I don't think that they're Epiphones. I think they have some Epiphone parts on them, but I don't actually think they come out of the Epiphone factory or anything like that. Okay, thanks. Have a good day.